Alright guys, man, welcome back. We got the new Guild Quest update today alongside of the new Christmas units. If you haven't seen the Christmas units, take a look at it. I think they looking very good, but you know, I mean, when it comes to summoning, that is your decision, right? Now, regarding the new update and like what it has and stuff like that, you know, don't worry about it. We're gonna cover everything in this video. First of all, there is a new type of mechanic in Guild Quest that is called the Extra Wave. The Extra Wave will trigger when you defeat all 5 of the waves of Guild Quest, right? If you defeat all 5 waves, it will have a confirmation pop-up if you wanna like do the extra wave or no. I mean, regardless if you can beat it or not, I would highly suggest you do it. At least try, right? Because you will get more score during the quest, right? Even if you like don't beat the whole thing, and with more scores, of course, you're getting more rewards. Now, what the rewards actually are right now, we're gonna take a look at that real quick. You are getting a total amount of 80 orbs if you clear the whole entire thing. However, you don't need to do the new update if you don't want to, if you're not strong enough and stuff like that, and still be with the same orbs that we were able to get before. Nightmare Guild Quest always gave you 70 orbs. If you did it, there is 300 million score as a clearance, and you will get 70 orbs till then. These are the rewards real quick. We're gonna go slow. Gonna count the orbs as well in the meantime. 5, 15, 20, 35, 65, 70, right? 300 million, exactly 70 orbs, just like before. And if you can do the new update, you know, you can get 80 orbs. I mean, you know, that 10 will add up slowly. However, there is more than just the orbs. If you are doing your guild quest right now, you see we are getting the new materials called the Quintessence Scrolls. You will need this one for Transcendence 11 on your units, and if you can beat the quest, the entire quest, I mean, you will get 5 Quintessence Scrolls, which is enough for Transcendence 11 on a Max Transcended unit. All of your stats, you can do it on 11, right? You can do SP 11, Attack 11, Focus 11, stuff like that, you get the point, right? And also, they added 2 Ascent Scrolls in between the score rewards as well. For the 2 Ascent Scrolls that you get, you don't need to do the new update. You need to just, you know, almost clear the Nightmare difficulty, right? So the rewards are pretty good in my opinion. And now, of course, the big question will be, how hard is it and what got changed on the basic guild quest, right? There are more details here right now that will provide you a little bit more insight than before. How much score you're getting if you're defeating the first boss, what type of enemies there are in the stage, stuff like that, you get the point. And also the extra wave, when it's triggered, it says what type of moves does the boss have. You see, Gin will use strong attack 1, 2 and 3, and he has poise. Also, level 2 Gin has a stamina increase as well, on top of all of the other things that level 1 Gin had already. How can you unlock the extra wave? You need to clear all 5 waves, you know, so you need to clear all 5 bosses, and also if you do, and you meet a couple of requirements, there are gonna be a couple of buffs when you're loading into the extra wave map. Now, this one, for this rotation, there are 2 buffs, and the first one is called Healing Bonus, clear wave 5 with 10 seconds or more remaining, and all of your units will heal 30% of their max stamina. The second buff is called Time Bonus, clear wave 5 with 3 or more characters being alive, and that way you're getting 10 more seconds, 10 additional max, you know, seconds, right? You get me? So like if you did like 30 seconds remaining in the quest, when you're loading into the extra wave, you will have 40 remaining to defeat the 2 Gins. Let's talk a tiny bit about the HP changes and defense changes as well in the Nightmare difficulty. With the new update, they changed it a tiny bit. These were the stats before the update in the Nightmare difficulty. First boss had 29 million HP with 4000 defense, and the last boss had 45 million HP with 4650 defense. I want to give a huge shout out to Yhwach for all of the information here. The bosses right now have a little bit more HP. You see 40 million, 50, 60, 70, 75, but the defense got but significantly reduced. Significantly reduced. In my opinion, this was a good change. The difference doesn't really... You don't really feel the difference that much when playing the quest. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just a tiny bit amount of change, and, you know, it could be okay. It could be very good, especially you don't really want to face, like, super tanky defense enemies all the time. Yeah, man, so you could call, like, the current Nightmare Guild quest a tiny bit easier than before, but you're not really gonna feel the change that much, I would say. This is the HP amount and the defense amount that we have on the double Gins. Extra wave, level 1 Gin, level 2 Gin. Level 1 Gin has 100 million HP with 2100 defense, and level 2 Gin has almost the same thing, except there is an increase of 20 million HP right there. So it's very tanky. The Gin is very tanky, and it could be very annoying, especially because the boss has poise, and the poise is negating the stagger effect, so you always have to dash. You cannot stagger the boss, even if you put down a vortex, for an example. Also, this is not confirmed or anything, but while playing the quest, I felt like the mini enemies, the small no affiliation enemies, got an increase of HP as well. I'm not sure if this is correct or not. That's just what I felt when I was playing the quest. The minions definitely seemed a little bit more tanky than before. Before we play a match together, I wanna let you know how the score system works. Now, the score system before, it always was like you going for the fastest clear time possible between the 1 and 5 waves and having like 40 seconds remaining, 45, 50, stuff like that. You get the point, right? Because that way you got more score. That one still remained the same. That is the most important thing when playing Guild Quest right now, to do a very fast clear in the 1 and 5 waves. Because when you're loading into the extra wave, there is no difference if you clear it with 0 second remaining or you clear it with 40 second remaining. As long as you clear the extra wave, you will always get 100 million bonus score. So the most important thing still is to do the 1 and 5 waves very fast. Also, if you're playing the extra wave, you cannot reset the app and go back to the extra wave. I did test it on stream, so like you would wanna load back into the Gin stage, right? But you can't. It will put you back to the beginning of the normal waves, not into the extra ones. So you can only reset the wave 1 and 5, you cannot reset the extra one, if you know what I mean. You need to reach the extra stage again to get it again, right? So you, like, it is what it is. That might be a good or bad thing, but again, most important thing is to do the quest very fast, like the basic 1 and 5 waves. And I will show you here as well, playing a match together real quick. We are not gonna care about how fast we do it. I just want to show you how the score system works. If I do 1 and 5, that's 300 million. If I do Gin 1 and 2, that's 400 million. If I have 48 seconds remaining, then the number should be looking like this, with the third and fourth number indicating how many seconds we had remaining, right? So like, let's just go in there. We're just gonna do one for fun. I just want to show you how it is, and after that I'm gonna show you a couple of team rotations and my best score that I was able to do. And yeah, man, again, we don't need to care right now how fast we do it, and yeah, it doesn't really matter too much, right? We're just gonna lock in here, do the second skill, do one backwards, do the third skill at the middle. I wanna let you know that, like, you should look at the timer at the middle, up top. How many seconds we're gonna have remaining, because that will be important during the score, right? We have 48 right now. I'm gonna do 3, 2, so 44. When I clear the extra wave, it has to be 400 million 44, if you know what I mean. So this is the most important thing. Extra wave doesn't matter, as long as you clear it, truly no diff, right? So I'm just gonna run around a little bit, play around a tiny bit, and that's mainly about it, though. We are not going for a fast clear. As you can see, Gin is very tanky. We need the gauge to defeat him. And I mean, since I didn't use my special right now, I'm gonna use my special on Gin 2. We're gonna special. Oh, I got hit, but yeah, again, no diff, doesn't matter. We have 30 seconds to clear it. That is more than enough. And Gauge is gonna come back as well very, very soon. I'm gonna activate it. 3, 1. Doesn't matter how fast we did it, the score will be 400,044 remaining. So here we go. 400,044 remaining. You see that? So yeah, again, you have to lock in during wave 1 and 5. Make sure to reset the app if you want to do the fastest score. But as you can see, this one is fixed. This one is fixed. If you defeat level 1 again, you get 50 milli. If you defeat level 2 again, you get 50 milli again. Now I want to show you the best run that I did. It was 48 seconds remaining. Of course, I did use my special during the 1 and 5 phase. And yeah, man, I was using Hisagi, Byakuya, and Ohetsu. But you can definitely do, instead of Hisagi, you can do a normal attacker, being the Wonderweiss that we have available. I did use that on stream. And yeah, man, I'm gonna show you a run with Wonderweiss as well. I'm gonna show you a run with Yhwach as well. But yeah, man, I don't really need to yap more. I feel like, let me know how do you like the new changes and stuff like that. Again, there is no downside of the new changes. You get more rewards if you do the new content, and if you don't, if you just want to do the same nightmare quest that we had before, you're still getting more, you know, like other resources, and your 70 orbs are still the same. So truly, like, I don't think this became worse or anything like that, you know, at all. In fact, I think it's so much better than before. Also, there is one more thing that I will quickly show you. I want to show you the new button that they added. I think this is an amazing feature. It says personal records. And this one is going to save your highest score during a phase of Guild Quest. And you will be always... And you can always go back and always see, like, oh, brother man, during the melee no affiliation, I did 48 seconds, right? During the range one, I did this, I did that, stuff like that. So you can always have something to look forward to improve on your scores. And yeah, man, I mean, it's a good thing to save it, right? It's a very, very good thing to save it, especially for people that enjoy tryharding Guild Quest and want to see their improvement, want to save their scores and not make like a whole entire Excel on the side, right? So yeah, one thing that I don't really get though is maybe this is hinting for a so much harder Guild Quest, I feel like, because you know, you see the plus sign at the emblem. There is a normal no affiliation emblem, and there is a no affiliation emblem with a plus sign. So there is like the plus killer that we have in the game. But yeah, man, I mean, maybe there is a harder difficulty being the ultimate Guild Quest or whatever. I'm not really sure what that means, but yeah, I mean, because I mean, I don't think it indicates like a unit or whatever, right? We have that sign for the units, for an example, like Stone Ritter Killer Plus, right? This is the emblem for it. But for the Guild Quest specific thingy, I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. Regardless what it is, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the clips. Oh, also one more thing, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. It is a yap fest right now, but it is what it is. There are new entry requirements, so if your unit is not 10-10-10 on the link slots, you cannot do the nightmare difficulty, right? And if your units don't have at least one level 10 stat, being the level 10 SP, or like one level 10 attack or something like that, you cannot do the nightmare difficulty. But that's mainly about it though. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day wherever you are. Take care and bye bye.
無駄だよ。無駄。逃すぞ。無駄だよ。二枚やOhetsu。